Hello, good evening everybody. Cheers. Would you believe me if I told you that this was a new hat? It literally is though. Look at the chain. It's brand new. Isn't it so cute? It's so different for me. Hi guys, my name is Lacie of Stookless and Fat Hips and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Coming at you live. Not really with another new makeup nonsense bingo. I haven't posted anything since the last one I did, and I even missed the last makeup bingo because, as I've said 9 million times, I'm a COVID long hauler and my life is really difficult right now. It is what it is. Anyway, if you are new to me, if you are new to new makeup nonsense bingo, welcome. For those of you who don't know how this works, my friends Teresa, Emily, Audra, and I are going to play bingo with new makeup releases, and in the process we're going to have some drinks. We're going to talk about how we feel about these new makeup releases. If anything qualifies for something on our bingo card, we're going to check off bingo and we're all going to keep playing until we hit bingo. How to play, everybody's channels, bingo cards, everything will be linked down below. Please play with us. I'm excited to have a drink after really the most stressful 2 weeks of my life I've ever had. And some, talk some shit about some makeup releases. I'm pretty good at both of these things. I feel like I'm very bright. I look like a planet right now, like Neptune maybe? Neptune's really windy, Pluto's very small. Okay, yes. No wait, I'm thinking of Jupiter. I know the planets because of the Blue's Clues song. I'm thinking of, like storms on Jupiter. That's kind of the vibe I'm giving off today. Anyway, we're drinking Moscato. I need to pull up my bingo card. If you're wondering, this is what I'm playing with today. Oh, everything that could possibly come up in bingo today will be linked down below. It doesn't mean I'm hitting every item today. I'm going to randomly select makeup releases, but everything we could be talking about will be in there in the description. Already stumbling on words, along with makeup on my face, other important information, social medias, blah blah blah. You know how YouTube works. Let's scooch to the side. Is this the side I normally scooch to? If it's not, then we'll be doing something new today. Alright. Anyway, first makeup release. Drumroll please. Da, 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 da. Lisa Frank. Round 2. Taking us back to our childhoods. Oh god, here we go. So it's round 2 of the Morphe Lisa Frank collection. And it looks like this time they are doing lip crayons. There's a more neutrally trio called Paint It Neutral. And then there's the Paint It Playful trio, which is the more fun colors, even though they're just like vibrant purples and pinks, which I personally don't think is that revolutionary for lip crayons. If you are even remotely tempted by this release, please tell me that if like Milani, Essence, Colourpop, anybody else just came out with these colors in basic ass packaging, would you want this? Look at me in the eyes and honestly answer that question, because I have absolutely no interest in this in any way, shape, or form, whether it being Lisa Frank or not, because the Lisa Frank is on the outside packaging. So once you take the pencils out and throw it away, you're done. You threw out the collaboration part. I, like most millennials, did enjoy a Lisa Frank folder growing up, or a Lisa Frank sticker. I dabbled in stickers, but I will probably never support Morphe ever in my life again. 1, because I just don't stand by their quality, and 2, I don't stand by the brainwashing they've committed in the beauty community where people buy their crappy products and then assume they're bad at makeup when their crappy products don't work, because influencers have pushed their products as being holy grails to all of us for so long. Don't fucking get me started on that. And 3, they work with terrible people, like James Charles, for instance. So you're not gonna get me, Lisa Frank. Also, didn't Lisa Frank already fuck over a lot of people with a failed collab where they took everybody's money and ran? I don't know the full story with that, but I do know Jen Loves Reviews, I believe, is one of the people who had her money stolen. What a fuck situation all around. I'm passing on this. I don't ever reach for a lip crayon ever. I'm a gloss kind of gal myself. I shouldn't say that. I do like a crayon like tint, like those Colourpop tints. I really do enjoy those. I don't know, I'd rather have like a goo with a wand. That's just a personal preference. I'm gonna call it a bundle deal nobody wants, because you're bundling 3 boring ass colors with 3 other boring ass colors. Don't even market those as fun colors. Give me a blue lip crayon, a green lip crayon, and like a yellow lip crayon. Fuck the game up, but no one's ever willing to fuck the game up. So we're doing a bundle deal nobody wants. I can't be this drunk already that all of these look the same to me. These are the same color over and over. Gucci. Ah. Mr. Sheffield. These are the Gucci Rouge de Beaute Brilliant Glow and Care lipsticks. 16 shades that all look the fucking same. Tell me that your eyes didn't just like glitch for a second looking at this photo, because truly, like, I really have to see the differences in a lot of these colors. The brown ones to the left of the photo were cool, I guess, but how much are these? $42 a piece. You've gotta be out of your fucking mind to think that I would ever pay that. $42 a piece. So imagine you like want 2, because that's me. I can never buy just one of a thing, right? If I like a collection, chances are I'm getting at least 2 of a thing, or if you know me at all, you know I'm getting all of the thing. So $42, so you're spending $82 on 2 lipsticks, let's say. I don't know. I can't be the person who has one coveted perfect red, because most of these look like reds, and I would be willing to spend the $42 on the perfect Gucci lipstick. You're paying for name recognition. I thought this was like a paper tube for a second. I thought you were going to tell me this was like, dare I say, Essence or something for a second. It looked, or like Winky Lux. This could have passed as a Winky Lux collection for me. So ooh, did I just kick the camera? Needless to say, I will not be participating in the Gucci red lipstick lifestyle. Let's call it pretty embossing basic makeup. I know we typically save that for powder products, but I'm bending the rules a little bit because it's beautiful, like Gucci packaging, but it's Gucci. Like, once you take the lipstick out of the tube, like, a red lipstick's a red lipstick's a red lipstick. You find the undertone that suits you best and you have a red lipstick, right? I would never. Milani. The Milani Gilded Getaway Gone Glamping collection. I think Gilded Getaway is the name of the palette. As we all know, maybe you don't know about this. I actually think this might be very shocking information. I am a camper. Not in like a happy camper kind of way, because like iffy on that, but a genuine camper. I love to camp. I've always loved to camp. It's something that my older brother and I used to do together. And then I spent a few years getting to camp a lot, actually, when I was studying geology. And that was such an amazing opportunity. It's actually, fun fact, one of the reasons why I wanted to move to upstate New York, because one of my favorite camping trips of all time was in the Adirondack Mountains, and I love the mineralogy of the Adirondacks. This has nothing to do with anything, but stay with me. I love to camp. You wouldn't probably tell by how extra I am, but I am a camper. So that being said, when I first saw this collection, it is an eyeshadow palette, eyeshadow sticks, and that's it. I thought it was more, the picture just makes it look like it's more. It's 4 eyeshadow sticks and eyeshadow palette. When I first saw this, I went, this is the worst thing ever. I hate it. But the more I look at the palette, I'm not even gonna lie to you, the more I absolutely want this. But I don't think I've ever tried a Milani eyeshadow before. I've heard good things, I feel like. Didn't they come out with those palettes that kind of looked like Stila knockoffs for a hot second and people were raving about those? I'm not mad at this color story. It's super neutral, but it's earth tone neutrals, which are my favorite kind of neutrals. It has a pop of green. It has that one really warm orangey matte. I love the packaging. It's awful. It's cheesy and it's tugging at my heartstrings. And if this palette was just presented to me as a normal rectangle, I wouldn't want it. I'm not lying to you all. But the fact that it's like a little camper is really fucking cute. Inspired by the most exquisite glamping destinations with rock, earthly neutrals, and sunset shades. They're trying to get me on this one. It's only $20 for the palette. This is definitely something I would throw in my Ulta cart if I was already making an Ulta purchase. I don't know if I would purposely go on the Milani website to get this. I'm not gonna get, I've never in life used an eyeshadow stick. Eyeshadow sticks are one of those things that I buy thinking that I'm gonna be the kind of person that throws on an eyeshadow stick and like flawlessly blends it and then goes to work and everybody's like, ooh, you have such couture eyeshadow smudges. And I'll be like, yeah, that never happens. I have to do a perfectly crafted, colorful smoky eye every single day, even though I literally work a desk job. The palette though, it's got me. It's sirened me. I heard its song. I'm gonna call it a basic as fuck neutral palette. It also could have been pretty embossing. Possibly. Even though it's not pretty packaging. I know I'm cheating. A product that has a cat fit. No, it's basic as fuck. But I enjoy it. This appeals to me. I don't know. In any other circumstance, I'd be like, this is so dumb. Name any other hobby. Even if they just tweaked the outdoors aspect and made it like a rock climbing collection. I'm already slurring my words. If it was like a rock climbing collection, I would have no interest. None. But it's a cute little camping collection. What in God's green earth? BPerfect, which is an Instagram brand that I feel like I've heard a lot about. The BPerfect new Manifest Dream Big Collection. What the? Oh, I thought it was Manifest Dream, Big Collection. Like they were acknowledging that it was a big collection of eyeshadows. It is the Dream Big Collection. I don't know why Trendmood writes the captions in ways that doesn't make sense to my brain, because the center of the world and the sun and the solar system all revolve around me. $29.95. I've heard really good things about this brand. This is the part that kind of annoys me, is that they make these huge palettes, right? BPerfect, with these huge scattered, doesn't make any sense, choose your own adventure, color stories, even though the embossings in this one look really interesting. But they do this thing all the time and you want to roast it, but then I hear such good things about the quality and I see these makeup YouTubers crafting like beautiful looks using these palettes. So I feel like it might be Instagram makeup or Instagram hyped makeup. I don't know. I don't have a need for a choose your own adventure sized eyeshadow palette. I hope to one day try this brand though. I mean that in a very serious way, just because I'm interested in the quality. I wish this was just the last 3 rows on the right side of the palette in this photo. Like the one with the yellow and the red and the green all in that row. If it was just chopped off and that was the whole palette, I would get just that portion of the palette in itself. But I don't need all the other crap to the left of it. Right? I have my left and right? Sometimes I get my left and right mixed up. I don't know why. Matt likes to roast me for that. I think I just get nervous. Another rainbow palette on the bingo card. We're doing good. Another rainbow palette. Because even though it's kind of a more earth tone, dare I say, rainbow palette, I'm still calling it a rainbow palette. Is it earth tone? Are the earth tones the new trend? Interesting. Ooh, Tower 28 released some new bronzer shades. And I gotta tell you, first of all, I love Tower 28 products. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm a slut for cream cheek products in a compact that you could use multi-purpose on cheeks and lips. Tower 28 products work like that. And I have the original, I think it's the West Coast, bronzer in the original color. And it is a smidge too deep for me, I'm not gonna lie. I already have the worst sweat mustache. Like, bro, I already have the original shade that it comes in. I did, however, that being said, buy the lightest shade in the new expansion because I love that bronzer, but it is a smidge too deep unless I'm pairing it with a stark is light, with a striking, another ST word, strikingly bold cheek like I kind of am doing today, even though I'm sure the lights wash it out. In real life, I look like a clown. Unless I'm doing a bold cheek, then I can get away with bronzer that's too deep for me because it all kind of blends into one nonsense. But for everyday life, the light color is the way to go for me, for my skin tone. I'm the color of paper. So already bought the lightest shade because it was 20 bucks. I feel like I can't beat that. And I know I've said it 1,000 times and I really am filming it this week. The last thing I was waiting for came in the mail. My everything on my wish list haul that I do every year around my birthday, like I just said, is coming up this week. I'm done buying makeup for a while after that. So $20 for one bronzer that I know I'm going to like, that I know I already enjoy the formula of, wasn't bad for me because I can't buy makeup for a while after this, we're done. Wishlist haul is going to be brutal this year. Tax season hit and I was like, whoo! So on the bingo card, already bought it. Of course, I'm always going to hit. That might as well be my middle square. There's always going to be something I already bought. Colourpop Act Natural Defining Mascara. Count me out. I'm saying count me out. I do love this brush shape though. I'm not even going to lie to you. I think that's a fantastic brush shape. That's the kind of shape I would gravitate towards. I'm saying no because I don't know if anyone remembers. You probably do if you've stuck with me for a while. I used to be obsessed with the colorful Colourpop mascaras. I used to always wear them on my lower lash line. Then they discontinued them because I think I'm the only hoe on this planet that actually liked colorful mascara. And on top of that though, they probably also discontinued it because the formula was just god awful. It was so clumpy, it was so spidery, it flaked. A nightmare. I hated wearing the black one as like true mascara, but I loved clumping up the colorful ones for that bold lower lash line look. Which is why my theory allegedly is that I'm the only person who bought them, thus causing them to discontinue them. I'm not going to buy this mascara for that reason. One, because unless I'm placing some kind of grand Colourpop order with $100 worth of merchandise in it, I'm not placing a Colourpop order. They're an all or nothing kind of purchasing site. I have no need for a mascara. I'm good. Essence Lash Princess Volumizing. Perfection. And I suspect it's the same formula just with a new brush. Maybe not. Maybe they tweaked the formula. I don't know. But I had such a bad experience with the last Colourpop mascara that I just want to cringe at this. Oh, it's a Colourpop release. Middle square. Well, this is dumb. I thought this was the Patrick Ta release and it's not. Patrick Ta? I don't know why I got a southern accent. Eye Contour Duos by KKW. Wait, so it's not even a face contour? Oh, it's 2 eyeshadows. How much is this? This is awful. 2 eyeshadows. They're $24 for a duo of 2 eyeshadows. You can get the brush and the duo for $36 and a clear lip balm for $18. You can grab a chapsticks at the checkout line in a Target. But anyway, I thought this was a face duo and I was like, cool. I love a face duo when it's just a contour shade and just a highlight shade. I genuinely think 2 shades for a contouring bronzo? For a bronzo doer. I think 2 shades for a contour / bronzing duo is perfect. Any more than that is overwhelming and you probably won't use more than that anyway. So I was kind of into it when I thought this was cheap products, but they're for your lids, your eyelids. I don't hate this for other people. I think there's probably a huge market. Like I could see like my mom owning this, for instance. There's probably a huge market of this for people who do the same eye look every day. They know what they want. They just want to create a little bit of dimension in the crease and go about their day. Like I genuinely think I should buy one of these for my mom. It is not for me in any way, shape, or form. And other, of course, brown eyeshadows have always existed on the market. As much as this is a very bullyable release, I'm not going to bully it because it does kind of makes sense for, I think, Kim K's audience. Who am I today? But I will say it's same shit, new packaging, because Kim Kardashian releases the same eyeshadow all the time, and I would guarantee that if you already own one of her palettes, you have this shade. So I'm cheating. Same shit, new packaging. Come for me. If you think that this doesn't count, just do your own makeup bingo then. Pink Honey UK has a new line of cream bronzers. Oh, that's what this is. Okay. Your new BFF. Okay, I'm not mad at this. This is actually a really nice range for an indie brand. I've never heard of this brand before. I really like the packaging. Some of the lighter swatches look a tad greenish, but it could be the lighting. It could also be like a more olivey undertone. It almost doesn't seem like there's a shade light enough for me personally, which is fine. Because it looks like buttercream is the lightest shade in that. Like I said, it looks like it has an olivey tint to it. I would like an almost papery shade. I really like this packaging though. It's almost, dare I say, like Sailor Moony, but with a hint of like creepy cute slime. I kind of dig it. There's the thing about the swatches though. They look shiny. Does it dry down? Because if it was a cream bronzer that stayed a creamy, tacky, lipsticky texture, that I'm not here for. But really, I'm not mad at it. I've just never heard of it. It's one of those things that I would kind of keep an eye out for. Limited stock, here she is. Extra creamy glide-on bronzers. Huh. If you heard my dog snoring in the background, mood. I don't think I have a square for this, other than it's on my radar. There is no square for that, but in imaginary bingo card land, it's on my radar. I would love to see a review of this, because I'm interested in getting into more cream bronzers as someone who has an extensive cream blush collection. I stopped bronzing like somewhere during the pandemic because I just felt like bronzer was too much and I covered with the mask anyway. But cream bronzers like the Tower 28 bronzer looks much more lifelike, so I'm looking to get more into that. And the only cream bronzer that's ever truly held my heart is the original Chanel Tan Day Chanel, whatever it's called, bronzer, the cream one, in the original formula, and they changed it and fucked it up. I don't know, could this be the love of my life? I keep staring at the packaging, it's so good. The Fenty lip gloss in the clip-on thing. Who is the audience? Who is the intended audience for this product? Genuinely, everybody who saw this when it first launched in my life that I know of who critiques makeup on the internet assumed this was an April Fool's prank because it was announced like the day before April Fool's. $19 for the gloss that you love. Easily clip it on your clothes, belt, or wallet. Is the act of putting a lip gloss in your pocket or purse, or even sometimes boobs, I fuck with using your boobs as a pocket, is the act of that so complicated that Fenty had to solve this problem? I didn't quite know that this problem existed. No. That's all I'm gonna say to this release is no, absolutely not. A true cash grab. This is a problem that didn't need to be solved. Are you kidding me? Oh, is Salt New York doing some cool shit? The Sunset Bunch, Tangerine, Coral, Peach, Raspberry, and Lilac coming soon. It looks like that's all I know of so far. I love Salt New York so much. I got one of their quads and it was the happiest day of my life because, again, I love that type of a cream lip and cheek product. I think the formula is so amazing. It's nice and sheer and stays a little bit glowy because it still has that little bit of tackiness to it. And these shades are beautiful. I would happily buy all of these shades. I'm going to have to get the bigger palette because, like I said, I only have the quad. But I absolutely love these. Put them on my face right now. That purple one on the very bottom and the like orangey one on the top. Oh, I love these so much. I love Salt New York so much. I wish they would notice me, Daddy. Put it on my face. I feel like I'm breezing through these makeup releases, but really it's like it's a good formula, a brand I really enjoy, a vision of a brand that I really love, and those are colors that I would wear. Count me in. Put me in, coach. BH Cosmetics is taking us back to our favorite tracks with the Remix Dance Collection, according to Trend Mood, featuring vivid and colorful palettes and a brush set with major throwback to the most memorable hits of the decades. There's a Remix 80s palette, 90s palettes, and 2000s palettes, and a brush set. This is kind of cute. I think my favorite is the 80s. And I like the 90s too, I'm not gonna lie. But really the 80s, it's like a taupey neutral palette with pops of purple. I like all three of these, I'm not gonna lie. The 2000s is kind of pastel-y. Wait, no, the 2000s is the smoky one. Okay, I'm getting my eras mixed up. The 90s is the more pastel one. The 80s is the more vibrant one, which makes sense because 80s makeup. I wasn't there, but you know. And the 2000s remix, the 2000s ones is the one I like the most. I really also enjoyed the brush set. I like BH Cosmetics. I like their quality. I love their brushes. Whenever somebody is just getting into makeup, ask me what kind of brushes they should get. I always say to get a BH Cosmetics brush set because I genuinely don't think you'll be disappointed. It's such a good price. They're beautiful. They work really well. They're synthetic. You can't go wrong. I really like this. This, like the Milani collection that I talked about earlier, I wouldn't go out of my way to buy this. This isn't something that I'm running to the BH Cosmetics website to get. But if they did a bundle of these, or they ended up going on sale, or I saw them on Ulta one day and I could use coupons or points, I would pick this whole collection up. Because I really like BH Cosmetics quality as well. I do wish the sizes were smaller of the pans. I think all of these palettes could have been half the size. I don't know why they're gigantic pans. One's just a basic rainbow palette. I get that. I don't know. I just think this is fun, even though it's like a really cheesy aesthetic. I don't know. I'm kind of here for it. I think it's kind of cute. Maybe I'm just drinking too much wine. I was gonna say Drunk Me would buy it. I genuinely would. I think this is really cute. Is something wrong with me? I don't know. It's not like earth-shattering, groundbreaking, life-changing, universe-altering makeup, but it doesn't mean it's not cute. Like, I'll give it that. She cute. Hangover RX Pillow Bombs. Wait a minute. Hangover RX, that's Too Faced, right? New colors and new flavors of the Pillow Bomb by Too Faced with a hint of a tint. I've never heard of this. Is this a pre-existing item? Chocolate, banana, mango, watermelon? Restock of the original. Okay, so I guess it is a product that I've never heard of. A balm. So I guess it's a lip balm in a tube. I feel uncomfortable with the colors of these. Like the weird kind of banana yellow one looks unsettling. I'm so sorry for what I'm about to say. It kind of looks like snot in a tube. The brown one's cool, but if it tastes like chocolate, I don't think I want a lip product that tastes like chocolate, which is a shame because I will always buy a brown lip gloss or a brown lip balm. I have no interest in you, Too Faced. Not at all. Is it yet another lip gloss? I think it is yet another lip gloss. I don't even check for Too Faced anymore. Isn't that sad? I used to be obsessed with Too Faced, like everybody else in 2016, and now I just don't even check for them anymore. Okay, I really did think this was Milani, but it's Makeup Revolution. The new Makeup Revolution Glow Splendor highlighters. What is the difference? They're large enough to use on your face and body. Is that the selling point? Is that it's a large pan? It looks like the top is like wavy metal. That's kind of cool. I like the shade range. They go very light and very deep in the shade range. I fuck with this. 20% off at Ulta. This is yet another thing. $12. Yeah, I would throw one of these in my cart on an Ulta trip or on an Ulta online trip because I'm not going in the store anytime soon. I'm not mad at this. If this is a baked formula, fuck me up because Makeup Revolution makes some incredible baked highlighters. Like blinding baked highlighters. I thought this was Milani though at first because Milani highlighters have a very similar embossing. Technically it's Makeup Revolution Go Away though. Like, because they release so much. But again, the whole theme of this bingo has been I'm not mad at it. Because I'm genuinely really not mad at any of these releases. I just don't want any of them. It's like a really easy anti-haul for all of this shit. I feel like that's the vibes of this video. I went to take a potty break and I noticed that I was like profusely sweating. So I'm gonna chalk it up to, let's get more wine. I'm gonna chalk it up to the fact that I'm drinking wine. And also I have the ring light like a smidge brighter than I normally would for the background, just to see if it helps in filming. None of this is relevant to the video, but I apologize if I just looked disgusting this whole video. It is what it is. I already know what bingo square this is before I put it up. This is the new Hipdot Hello Kitty collection. Hipdot, what the fuck are you even doing? Lip gloss duo, kitty eyes, eyeliner, and mascara duo, a selfie palette, and a heart sponge, full collection with bags, $74. The reason why I know what this is it's major copycat vibes, because I swear to God, Colourpop did a collection with Hello Kitty that looked just like this. Maybe not so much color-wise, but palette-wise it looked identical to this. So this is major copycat vibes. What is Hipdot just the collaboration brand now? Do they not make original makeup anymore? Like, I guess own that if you're gonna do it. It seems like they are. I can't make fun of it too much because I did buy the Kesha collection even though I anti-hauled it because I'm a diehard Kesha stan, and I know that is shocking information, but I genuinely am. I've seen her in concert like 9 million times, and I sob hysterically every time. And I also bought the My Chemical Romance collection because, fun fact, I saw My Chemical Romance in concert as a teenager with Linkin Park of all bands, and it was one of the best shows I ever went to. Oh my god, plus like they're from New Jersey and I'm from New Jersey, and it was just like a real like blasting Helena in the car. I can't start singing, I'll get copyright claimed and you will all bleed from your ears. I just feel like Hipdot is so weird in who they collaborate with. It's like one day it's hot sauce, next day it's an intellectual property, another day it's an actual influencer. I don't understand. This doesn't see, like, I don't get this for Hello Kitty either. Like, I didn't really get the Colourpop one for Hello Kitty. It's pink, that part I get, but I kind of think of Hello Kitty's like blue bow and her little striped outfit and stuff. I don't know. It's okay. It just kind of looks like kids makeup, and it's a copycat vibe. Get it? Because she's a cat? Anyway. According to this bingo square that I'm looking at, I already hit bingo at this point in the video, but didn't realize, I guess, because I was so focused on a different direction of which I could hit bingo. So enjoy this extended episode for no fucking reason. This is another, I already bought it, but I already used that bingo square, so we're just gonna talk about it. The new Patrick Ta Major Sculpt collection, which is what I thought the Kim Kardashian thing was. It's a powder and cream bronzer / contour duo. She's statuesque, she's sculpted, she's chiseled. Love the names. Love the formula. I wore one of the Patrick Ta blush duos on my wedding day. She's So LA is the one I believe that I wore, the very brown one. I love, look at me in the eyes. I fucking love those blush duos from Patrick Ta because he says to do the powder first and then the cream. And at first I thought, this is some gimmicky instructions bullshit. This is just to get you to buy his shit and think, ooh, it's different. He's a makeup artist. He's kooky and knows what he's talking about. But then you do it and it makes sense because at least in the case of the blush duos, and it looks like the case of the creams is like these contour duos as well. The powder is like lighter than the cream, so if you lay down the light shade first and then you put the dark shade over it, you can control the range of depth of color on your face. Stick with me. So if you're someone like me who likes blush draping and really blowing out color, like I pull my blush all the way to the temples and all down because I'm a nut bar. If you're someone like me who does that, it's a really seamless way to blush drape because you're you're utilizing, I don't know why I say comparing, you're utilizing two colors that are similar but still different, but flattering for each other to create depth with like the contrast of colors, the way that you would build eyeshadow. Doesn't it sound like I know what I'm talking about? I fucking love it. I'm so here for it. I don't care if it's a gimmick. I bought the lightest shade because I trust Patrick Ta. I trust him with my eyebrows and I trust him with my cheeks. And I think the names of all of his products are hilarious. I love them. Don't have a bingo card for them, that being said, because like I said, I did already buy it. I lied when I said that the Tower 28 bronzer was the last thing I was buying. I saw this and I got it with the Sephora VIB discount with another thing that may or may not pop up on bingo because I was going to buy those anyway and then I just happened to remember the sale was happening. I genuinely forgot until I saw it on the website. So I was like 20% off on top of shit I was already going to buy. Cool. This is not the other thing I bought, by the way. The new Rare Beauty eyeshadow palette, True to Myself, 7 shades with different finishes. The middle one is either a glitter or like a really chunky metallic. I don't like this at all. I don't like the packaging. I don't like the pans in the half moons like this. I think this is really ugly. I'm just going to use the word ugly flat out. I do not like this. I don't like how it's like a concave packaging it looks like with the edge on the top, it feels unsettling. There needs to be an it's unsettling makeup square. I don't like this at all. No, I don't even, the colors are basic, like 2016 warm YouTube eyeshadows. I get it though for what Rare Beauty is and what that whole brand kind of Glossier, true yourself vibes is. I get it. There's a, oh, it's an eye primer, a weightless eye primer. No to all of it. Really no to all of it. Pore diffusing primer. It's a weightless eye primer and then a pore diffusing face primer? Because I'm assuming you don't need to blur pores on your eyelids. I don't want it. I don't care. I think it's a pressed glitter, so I'm going to say it's a pressed glitter and a palette. I could be lying though, because I don't know for sure if that's a pressed glitter, but I'm going to guess. Because it looks glittery enough. The new Wet n Wild SpongeBob collection. Cheers to the SpongeBob collection. Listen. I'm gonna need you to listen to me. Please stick with me for a second. It's like a whole shit ton of sponges in every shape you could ever want. A sponge case, a sponge and brush cleansing pads in a burger shaped. I fuck with that. Hey dumbass. It's a shit ton of sponges because it's the SpongeBob collection. Brush cleanser, brushes, a SpongeBob highlighter, sprays, a palette. It's already been spotted places. I'm 29 years old. I just turned 29 on March 10th of this year. I am a millennial and I grew up with SpongeBob. And I, like everyone else I know my age, including my husband, my best friends, everybody, quote SpongeBob on a daily basis. I was raised with SpongeBob. He is an integral part of my life, my pop culture, my being. We own the box set. I'm looking at it. We own the first 100 episode box set, Matt and I. I genuinely find SpongeBob amusing to this day. I cannot tell you how much SpongeBob is quoted in this household, and like everyone I know. I could quote SpongeBob to anyone my age and they would know what I was talking about. So this very much could be like a my age group thing because I don't hate this in the slightest. And I actually fuck with a lot of these things. I love the idea of the brush cleaners being in a Krabby Patty shape. All of the sponges are really cute. And the highlighter that looks like SpongeBob, the eyeshadow palette I could leave. It's nautical nonsense. Whatever. I probably am gonna pick up at least the SpongeBob highlighter because it's $5. It's Wet n Wild and it's yellow and it looks like SpongeBob. I'm not here for it necessarily, but I'm tickled by it. Like, it makes me smile. It's like the perfect nostalgia with the perfect price. If it was any other like childhood memory, like if it was any other intellectual property and if it was like an even more expensive price point, I would not give a fuck and I would be roasting it on this video. You bet your ass I'd be roasting it. But it's SpongeBob. I'm not mad at it. I want the little yellow highlighter. It's cute. Even if I never fucking put it on my face and just keep it in my collection, I don't care. It's my money, Karen. I will do with it what I will. Hop off my dick. It's a collab with someone not known for their makeup. I'm sorry, I'm not mad at it. It's so cute. This brings me joy. Truly. This is the thing. Okay, this popped up organically in bingo, thank God, because I did want to talk about this. This is the other thing I bought. This and the Patrick Ta thing were the two things I got with my Sephora VIB coupon, and then I really just don't give a shit about the sale or anything else because when I tell you I'm so good on buying makeup, I'm so good right now. But this is the thing, the Mary Jane collection from Melt. We get it, Melt. You smoke. We get it. You like a little 420. I get it. Okay, New York State just legalized weed. Like, trust me. I understand. But find another personality trait, for the love of fucking God. You're literally, Mel, you're literally a teenager who just discovered weed and won't shut up about it. I don't know if I'm gonna get demonetized for saying that. You just discovered the devil's lettuce and you learned how to make the apple thing, which I only learned how to make as an adult. Allegedly, I didn't do anything bad in high school, I swear to God, because I was terrified of my father. That's neither here nor there. You, like, shut up. We get it. We get it, Mel. You smoke. We fucking get it. That being said, I got the palette. I don't care about the eye glitters. I'm actually shocked they did glitters because it seems like, for me snoring, it seems like most people are very anti-glitter. Not me. I do love a glitter, and I love a glitter pot. I love a glitter gel. I love a glitter pressed situation. Fight with me in the comments below about that. I'm sorry. I don't care. The palette is what I cared about. I love cool tone neutrals. I love grayish leaning, taupey leaning neutrals. This was the Melt palette for me. I never cared about the Rust palette because that's a warm palette. This is more the one that I care about. I cannot wait to touch the metallics in this. They look so beautiful. They look so smoky. Ugh. It looks like such a perfect ratio of matte to shimmer too. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 metallics. 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes. Okay, maybe I would have traded one for one, but whatever. Good enough for me because if you're doing a smoky eye, it's going to be probably all about the smudgy lid shade anyway. It looks like the top is like raised glitter and it's like smoke. I hate to admit it, but I'm a collector of Melt palettes. I feel like I like to make fun of them, but then buy them 3 months later, and you'll see what I'm talking about in my haul. But I genuinely like their quality. I'm here for this. I'm not here for the price point though, for $58. That's why I'm so glad it came to Sephora right in time for the VIB sale coupon, because 20% off 58 makes a difference in my book, because it dropped it from being like almost 70 with tax to like 58 with tax. Like it saved me like almost 12 bucks. So that's a much better price for a Melt palette in my opinion. I feel like all of their shit is priced way too high. The glitter pots though are interesting. I know their liners are supposed to be very good, but these kind of look like the Glitterly Obsessed pots from Colourpop or the Lemonhead glitters. And I have so many glitters, like literally I have a whole drawer of glitters right here that I'm spanking for some reason. When I tell you I fuck with glitter, I fuck with glitter. But not for this price. If they went on sale though, or if I heard like amazing things, maybe. But the problem is with spending $19 on a pot of glitter, I'm never gonna pan that pot of glitter in my life. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled glitters. I'm never gonna pan that in my life. But if you were someone where you saw this one smoky glitter and you knew you were going to wear that constantly, like Hannah Louise Poston glam style, it would make sense for that investment. But for me, no way. It makes more sense for me to buy the cheap ones from Colourpop than to buy these. But letting you know, I already bought it. Dare I say though, a collab or product that won't die. And I say this because quit it with the smoking references. I'm not, you do you, people who smoke in the world. I personally do not. That's just my preference. It has to do with like my anxiety medicine and being on a good regimen now, blah, blah, blah. I just personally don't partake. I don't care. If you do, that's great. I have, of course, endless political opinions about it. We could talk about that all day, but that's not the time or place. Not in a drunk makeup bingo. Give it up! Another Colourpop thing. New brow pencils and new Feather Effect styling wax. With my gigantic eyebrows, the next time I place a Colourpop order, I'd probably throw the feather. I've been saying that a lot. The next time I place an order. That's how, like, not bothered I am by almost every makeup release we've talked about, that I just don't care enough to go out of my way to buy it, but I would nonchalantly buy it to get free shipping or something. I would try the Feather Effect styling wax the next time I need to get free shipping at Colourpop, because as you can see by my ridiculous eyebrows, I love a soap brow look. I love a spiky eyebrow look. I once told, speaking of Hannah Louise Poston, because I just mentioned her with the glitters, I once told her, I think either through a text or through Marco Polo, that I always want my eyebrows to look like I think I said one of two things. I think I said either I wanted to look like I was just electrocuted and then went about my business, or that I just fell down the stairs and went about one or the other. But then truly, I wanted to look like I just got zapped by something and like, and then I was just like, oh, okay, this is a look, and went about my business. I want the spikiest, craziest eyebrows ever. I think one time somebody in the comments called my eyebrows pixie brows, and I have lived for that ever since, and I always think of them as pixie brows now, even though I know they're technically soap brows because of the styling. Anyway, all that being said, I use the Patrick Ta brow wax. It's expensive. I go through it so often that it's an expensive thing for me to be constantly repurchasing, but I have yet to find a brow wax or even a soap that I like quite as much, because you get a good amount of time to fuck with it once you've applied it, and I like the flexibility of the product, and the time that I have to style. So if this is anything like that, if it has a high enough percentage of glycerin in its formula, I would be very happy with this. I already checked off my Colourpop box though, so it is what it is. Ooh, Lethal Cosmetics! I fuck with Lethal Cosmetics so much. Thanks, Teresa. Thanks for that. Reveal of the new Lethal Cosmetics Glitch Multichrome Liquid Eyeshadows? What? What? From Lethal? Oh, be still my heart. These are beautiful. The light iridescent blue one and the light iridescent like purpley ones. Okay, here's the thing. The jewel toned ones I have no interest in, because I have so many jewel tone multichromes that they're practically falling out of my asshole at this point. I have so many. But the iridescent pastel-y ones, I want to know more. Please tell me more, because I love Lethal. They have yet to steer me wrong, really, with anything. I love their eyeshadows. I love their eyeliners. Oof, I like their liquid lipsticks. I've tried those as well. I haven't tried their blushes yet, but I would like to. Oh, I love these. I love the packaging with the little Lethal emblem on top. The 3 iridescent ones on the one side of the picture, that's what I want. Let's see. According to this other picture, Gateway, Deadlock, and 0 Day. That's the names of the ones that I want all over my face. How much are they? Oh, 21 to 24 for 7 milliliters or 0.24 ounces. So they're, by the time I convert that to USD, it's almost $30 an eyeshadow though. I don't know if I could do that for an eyeshadow that I'm only going to wear for like special occasions, or to like jazz up a look that I've already done or put in the inner corner. Because that's kind of what I do with special shades. Like, okay, so I'm sweaty. As I wipe away my sweat. And my makeup's been on for a long time, because this is the makeup I put on earlier in the day to do errands with, because I had to pick up a prescription. You don't need to know. Anyway, I kind of just smudged different Adept special shades all over my eyes and called it fashion and went out the door. I love to do that with special shades, so I don't know if I would have that control with a liquid shade, but I can't stop staring at those 3 lighter shades. I feel hypnotized. Oh my god, like they look delicious. I can't stop staring at them. They look sexual. On my bingo card, oh! I had bingo! As I flick off my hat, it's all the multichromes, which means I hit bingo! I hope Teresa gets these and can talk to me about them. I mean, she will, obviously, because she's the queen of Lethal Cosmetics. I genuinely am so excited for these, and I'm excited to hit bingo. Cheers! Didn't quite drink a full bottle today. We were close, though. I think I learned from last time, because last time, by the time I ended makeup bingo, that was a problem. But anyway, that was makeup bingo. Once again, sorry about missing the last one and about not really posting in general, but life's weird right now, and I think life's weird for everybody, so it is what it is. Tell me what you think about all of these makeup releases down below. Like I've said, I feel very blah about most things. Besides the things that I told you I already bought, nothing really spoke to me. There wasn't really anything where I was like, fuck me up, besides maybe the Salt New York blushes. Is makeup getting boring, or do I just have enough? Don't answer that. Anyway, the fellow bingo babes will be linked down below with their videos and their channels. Obviously check them out, because I love all of them so much. You genuinely don't even know how much all 3 of these lovely people mean to me. Like, genuinely. Maybe I am getting tipsy because I'm feeling the whole, like, I love you, man. Come on, we gotta stop this now. If you like this video, if you like Makeup Bingo, and if you like me, please hit like and subscribe. You can also follow me on my Instagram, which is also Spookless and Fat Hips, or my Twitter at Spooky Lacie. I feel like Spookless and Fat Hips, I said that so fast and like shoved into one word. I have to stop now. Info will be linked down below. Let me know what you think about these makeup releases down below. Play Makeup Bingo with us. It's a fun time. Other than that, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys!